Hi guys, I am now Satan and we are playing modded Minecraft. I'm kinda in the middle of something. Okay, so this works, great. I will set up my Buildcraft Quarry here, right? I made the initial setup whatsoever. I made a couple of other changes to my base. I will show them in a second or so, right? But I just wanted to actually show you basically what a quarry, how to basically set up a quarry, right? So I do have this all that stuff in my inventory here, right? And basically this is stuff that is pretty much needed for me to actually set up this this whole thing, right? So I will need engines, as you can see. The Buildcraft has its own energy system. Apparently it's not RF compatible right now, so I had to actually install thermodynamics because, well, I kinda need it because, well, yeah. So we have Buildcraft energy and we have also the thermodynamic energy, right? Okay, I have the markers there, so I really quickly go for them. Okay, so that's why, at least for now, I will also use the thermal dynamics RF energy transport, right? Because the Buildcraft one does not want to play with anything else, so it does not want to go and play well with pulverizers or electric furnaces or forestry machines or the other mod that I had. And that is basically a deal breaker here, because I mainly wanted to have actually the whole thing set up with those machines, right? So yeah, not really that great. But okay, so I installed thermal dynamics, so I will actually use that for the RF system. I cannot use my Buildcraft engine also for that. It's not possible, they just do not connect. Apparently, I don't know, maybe the API is not there or something like that, I have no clue. Okay, so basically this is my quarry setup. This is a very slow quarry setup, but that's okay, I don't really need that much here, because basically what a quarry is a machine, right, that will go and mine. Well, we actually will construct this kind of frames are along those lines, right? As soon as it will start getting power, can actually produce a lot of charcoal, but that's okay. And it will construct a construction around those lines, as you can see, right? And with those lines it will basically mine everything below. Okay, so I have 4 Stirling engines. Stirling engines are basically the most basic engines in Buildcraft. So they produce a little bit power, they produce literally 1 MJ. Oh, the Buildcraft car is back to MJ, it's not RF anymore. That's why. Huh. You see, in the past, Buildcraft had its own power system, and that was Minecraft Joules, it was called, and this is basically what I see here. That's why it's not compatible with RF. It's not compatible with RF. Oh, that's so sad. Oh, but well, anyways. So what the Buildcraft Quarry will do, it will go and clean up all this stuff, right? And then it will build a frame around with a arm that will mine everything below to the bedrock. It will mine every bit of what we are seeing here, right? So wow, but then that will mean that I will actually have to have 2 power systems. Well, anyways. So and basically it will mine all that stuff, right? It's not the fastest way of mining, but it does the job in a way that it will mine, right? And you don't have to actually do that with your pick or whatsoever. It will be automated. As I remember, the quarry auto loads the chunks automatically, so that should be okay. Oh, see, the frame is actually building. And if I'm not mistaken, the quarry speed depends on how much power you can actually pipe into it, and I think the limit is like 80 mj maybe in this way, and that's quite some, right? So most likely the fuel here will not last us to bedrock, but that's okay, we'll just mine something, then I will go and make more charcoal. That's a lot of trees actually, and then it will mine a little bit more and more and more and more, and that will be completely okay, right? This thing, this pipe that you see, it's going back to my base and is basically hooking up into my sorting system that I'll expand it a little bit. I went to the nether whatsoever because I needed quartz. So I made some progress offline, but it wasn't anything that was either related to Buildcraft or really that exciting or doing actually anything. Yeah, so well, I have my Tinker's tools, but that's cool. So okay, so now we have the thing, we have the arm, as you can see, right? And now it's actually mining. Well, right now it's actually mining. Now it's there is even an animation. I think in the previous version you didn't have the animation, but that's very cool. So now it's actually mining, so that's very cool, right? And as you can see, we have there something going, right? Yeah, we have whatever it mines, so it mined a couple of apples and saplings and wood and whatsoever, because, well, that's the thing that is here, right? But when it will finish with this level, it will go to the next level, basically, and to the next level, next level, next level, up to bedrock. So that's very cool. Okay, it's going dark. Let us go back quickly to home, where I will explain a little bit what I did to the sorting system, because the sorting system is also a little bit different now. I expanded it and well, made it more sensible, I think, because now I have a whole wall of stuff that can be actually put here, right? And what I did is basically I had to go to the nether for this part. This is a drawer's controller. And what does that mean? That I can actually insert stuff into that thing and it will find a drawer that it can insert that stuff into. Otherwise it will just go back to my overflow chest, right? But that's kind of expected, so that's okay. And as you can see, this is basically input from the quarry, right? So this is the input of the quarry, and here we have a new thing, well, not really new thing, but a new type of pipe, and that's iron pipe. And iron pipe basically means that it will go and output the items only in one direction, in one possible direction, right? And the open one is the one that is outputting two, and you can basically configure that with a wrench. So basically those are the differences. So yeah, so that's that. Okay, let us dunk this junk. Do we have redstone? Yeah, we do have redstone here. Okay. And let us check on the quarry in a second. I actually really like the quarry, and so okay, yeah, so the stuff is coming, it will take some time. It is even harvesting lilies. Wow, lily pads, that's cool. Some clay, some stuff, some things, and so as you can see, we have a quite long line of stuff going in our way, so that's very, very cool, I would say, right? Yeah, so now it's actually mining the more interesting stuff. Well, not well, for the couple of layers, it will be mostly dirt. So, and we already burned through like nearly five charcoal pieces. So I think maybe it will go up to level 40, and then we'll have to reload. Maybe. I don't know. Okay, but we should get a quite nice amount of things here. And basically, I also want to have a little out of dirt. Those are actually strainers from Water Strainer mod. Also a very little known mod that I really like. Those are actually Fisher ones. Well, anyways, so the dirt that I'm mining here, well, it will be actually interesting to have, because I want to have production of peat and bog earth, whatsoever, right, with a forestry multi-farm, and I currently don't really have that much dirt. But as you can see, that and then the quarry will allow me to actually get way more. Yeah, that will be okay. That's very cool. Okay, but the last episode, I promise that I will show you the backpacks, right? So I managed to get some string, so that's very cool. And I will show you what are the backpacks. Those are the forestry backpacks. I think those are like one of the best things that you can actually have in regards to like helpers, whatsoever, right? Okay, something like this, something like this. And it was this, and this. No. This. No. Backpack, please. It's like that. Okay. So that's my bad. This. Okay, this. Oh, now this is a digging backpack, and I also want to have a mining backpack, because those are pretty much the two most useful for me. And mining is with iron, right? So I have those two backpacks. As you can see, I can open them, right? So that's very cool. You can right-click them and you can open them, right? But what they do is that when you drop something like an ore or something like that, right? For example, here I have some ore. I drop it, so as I would be mining them whatsoever, I would just go and come through it, right? And I do not have it in my inventory. Instead, I have it in my my mining backpack. See? So this additional space, additional specialized space, and it is awesome when it comes to like this kind of stuff. So those are basically backpacks. And the other mod that I wanted to try, and I didn't really try it because off camera, because I kind of wondered how it works, and the premise is simple, and the mod that I'm talking is Yoyo. Yeah, that's this one. Bios and you. So oops. So basically, there's some book also, and the book is like, I think I had some books here. Yeah, I have books. Okay, let us quickly make some patterns so I can make it into a book. It's very cool. What was the other one? And the cord you are making like this. Okay. Yeah, I'm going really low on the string. And honestly, killing spiders isn't fun. Okay, but a book. So it has a book. Yoyos and yo. That's very nice. Okay. So we can have yoyos. And as I told you guys, the yoyos are oh, they need a tool forge. Oh, I think that they need a tool forge. Oh, okay. Yeah, so basically, yeah, you see, it basically has like this additional Tinker's construct thing, because you can also use vanilla recipes to make them, right? But yeah, that's cool, right? But I really like the idea of actually having this whole thing like with Tinker's construct stuff and whatsoever. I think it's actually really cool. Longer and whatsoever, you have a body, axle, cord, whatsoever, and you have a lot of things right here, and a lot of things like an additional Tinker's construct, and I think that's quite cool. Apparently we will need a tools forge for this thing. Yes, we will need a tools forge, most likely. Do I have enough? I think I will have enough iron for this. We can make a tools forge. Yeah, this is still the same thing. Okay, and I will need 4 of the 3 of those. Okay, And then I need also iron that I put somewhere here. Here. Okay. Oh, I'm missing one. That's not a problem. I still have a lot of ore, so we can just basically smelt some. 9 of it. Yeah, I think this construct is actually very nice for like very early game, whatsoever early game ore processing. I would like to go with the pulverizers and this kind of stuff, but it's more complicated, right? And I needed the tools. I needed better tools because making iron pickaxes and this kind of stuff is just annoying. And right now I have like the night slime pickaxe, and this is like one of the best setups for the very early game because it has a lot of durability, right? It has decent mining speed, and it's quite easy to actually obtain because the only thing that actually you need is basic iron, purple slime, and some stone, and you can have night slime pickaxe, right? And purple thingy, that's actually something that for a really long time when I was playing with Tinker's Construct, I didn't know how to obtain, and this thing falls from those purple leaves. Really, but it's a quite rare drop, so that's why I have like a whole farm here. And then you're just basically mixing all those 3 ingredients inside the what's called inside the smeltery, right? Okay. So that's that about this. Come on. Where's my axe? Here's my axe, okay. Okay, this is this one. Come on, set. I want my iron block. Give me my iron block. Cool, I have my iron block, okay. Okay. Yay, tools forge. Great. And yeah, this is the yo-yo. So basically we can have 2 yo-yo, those are 2 body yo-yos, 1 cord and 1 axle. Okay, so we would need something like this, something like this, and something like this. And at first I will make the most basic one, I think, because why not, right? Not this one, here. Okay, so I make the string because, well, we need to have the string from something, and I think this is the length 6, friction 005. Okay, that's very nice to know. And I will make a stone one. Oh, I cannot use this one. No problem, I have some cobblestone. And way more coming. Oh, wrong. Okay. So this thing, and that is attack 2, weight 2, durability 120. Okay, that's very cool. So I will make a stone and wood one. I think that's the idea here. How much? 4. Material cost 4. Okay. So I would need. And this will give us ecological, attack 2, weight 11, durability 35. Okay, that's very cool. And then we need also the axle, so they can just make it like this. 3-1? What does that mean? I don't know what it means, that friction. Okay. Okay, but I will make my first yo-yo, and then maybe we'll actually upgrade it to something more sensible, because I have no idea how they look. I basically do chipscake and ecological. That's very cool. Okay, so what does that do? It has attack 5.5. Okay, that's very nice. It has length 6. It has duration 1.5 second. That's not really that much, I think. 3 weight and 3 modifiers, and it has the repeat 124. Okay, that's very cool. Let us test it, right? Because what it does, it basically you click right mouse button, right, and you have this kind of yo-yo. It's basically like from Terraria, right? That's basically how it was advertised on the YouTube clip that I was looking at. And this yo-yo is basically a ranged weapon, because in this kind of way, right? But it's basically a single target range weapon, because, well, you can have only one yo-yo. I need a zombie somewhere. And they are just not showing up. Normally I have like tons of zombie, but no. Okay, I have an... okay, that's cool. Oh, it actually does damage over time. But it's not really that good. Okay, so this is basically the keep in mind that this is the most simple and most basic and most crappy one, actually. So I didn't expect like a lot of great results from this thing, but it kind of works. Whoa, oh. I really have to experiment with a couple of them and actually see what is the best thing. Yeah, okay, so the cheap one, not the best thing. Not the best thing. You will not really kill that many many enemies. With this one, whoops. Ow. I will die here. Because I am really crappy at actually fighting in Minecraft. Okay, so but those are yo-yos. I show you the yo-yos. The other thing, I also have Atlas that I don't know yet how to use actually. What was it? I don't know. Okay, and the yo-yo is nearly broken, so it's not really that great yo-yo. But that was also the reason why I actually make it with wood, because wood, when it's used in Tinker's Construct tools, it will regenerate the what's called the tool over time, right? So most likely my yo will actually go and well, regain some of the durability that I lost. So that's very nice. Still quite crappy. Okay, let us see how deep we dug. Not really that much, as you can see. So as I told you guys, the Quarry isn't really a fast mining system. It's a overtime mining system, right? So overtime will actually get somewhere, but yeah, that will not be really that that quick. Not anytime soon. Yeah. In the past, when I was setting quarries, Buildcraft quarries, right? It wasn't really that odd or that uncommon for me to actually have like I don't know, 4 or 6 quarries running in at one time, right? And having like this kind of really big ass power supply for them. And basically that was a very nice thing, because then I could actually go and quarry, right? I can actually go and turn them on, get a lot of resources, sort it with my logistic pipes or something like that, and yeah, and be pretty much set for like some really decent time, right? But yeah, right now we don't have yet the power generation to actually do this kind of stuff, and also the quarries are extremely expensive. I didn't show you the how much they cost, but they do cost a lot. So I basically spend most of my diamonds on it, because it needs a diamond pickaxe, it needs 2 diamond gears, and diamond gears are basically all, each of them they are basically 4 diamonds. So yeah, I have to go mining for the next one. And the other thing that I didn't show, and also is something that is not really that well known, is this thing. This is EFLN, and this thing is added by Tinker's Construct, and it's one of the best early game mining methods, because I will show you only one, so you can see how it works. But because it speeds up the mining process significantly. That's why you can actually really quickly start mining at very beginning of your game, right? How to create one is only flint, one piece of flint and one piece of sulfur or gunpowder. So you can get that it's not really that problematic to actually get one, right? And basically somewhere here I have a tunnel to nearly the bedrock, and that is where I actually done most of my mining. Okay, so how it works, you have this thing, right? You create some of them and then you just throw it, and then the resources are on the ground. Okay, this is how you mine, basically. Yeah, and it's that cheap, really. It's that cheap. It's one of the cheapest early game methods to actually go and mine stuff. So yeah, this is basically how this thing works. This is added by Tinker's Construct, so most mod packs should have something, basically this thing inside, right? So yeah, so this is basically how I made out of mining really downstairs, right? But I still have to make like a proper shaft to actually go there and back, and so okay, but that would be all for today, and the next episode I think we'll start maybe making some kind of automation with robots. I never actually get that into it, so maybe we'll do that, but I'm not sure if we will not need a lot of other resources to actually even start doing that. So maybe, just maybe, we'll actually go with the forestry farms for the peat, so I can actually automate, well, maybe not automate, but have a really nice supply of peat for my sealing engines. They also can burn it, right? And in this way I can have like this kind of really nice automation of fuel, because right now getting those spruce trees and yeah, it takes a lot of time and waiting and so on. It's really annoying. Okay, so that's that, and see you next time. Cheers, guys.